All right, hello
Hey,
everyone. Welcome. I'm here with Yusk. It is I, Jamie.
yo, what is up? It's the Yosk, and we're live on Spindrift Studios. We got a
Heck
nice
yeah.
2v2 matchup coming up. Jay, what are the teams, man?
So this match is between Slow and Eclipse. Slow being consisting of Trevor RSO5 and Trashy, I believe, or Flavian if Flavian's playing. And Eclipse should be a team with the lineup of Rambo, Hyper Knight, and I know they had a sub, but I don't remember what it is. But so Rambo and Hyper Knight.
So we got Rambo and Hyper Knight versus Trevor RSO5 and Trashy. This will
Yes,
be
sir.
a very interesting match to see. Both teams, I feel, are pretty even. And this is a 2v2 format, correct?
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, as the racers are about to start up the match, let's get into some of the other teams that have moved on.
So yeah, there's been a few matches that have happened outside of what we've seen so far. The last match, of course, we saw that it was pretty one-sided. I don't remember what team went on because I've been half paying attention. Should have been Claw Teeth. But apart from that, we've also had Geometry Dash guys. They beat, who was it? Last night, we had a few matches play. I don't remember who played. I don't remember, but there were two matches that played. Geometry Dash guys won, and the other one I'm not sure. But what I do know is that the race is actually starting, so we need to switch over to that. So let's go ahead and do it.
All right, let's do it. And the first track being selected is DK Summit. So let's get into this. And we got Trevor already starting off pretty strong with a nice startup boost heading into the cannon.
Rocking it with
Jay.
my me.
Yeah, rocking your V, man. I was just about to say that.
That's hilarious. Yeah, we have this thing where we use each other's Miis for like everything.
Oh, but Trevor's gonna get Reddit right away. Slow is already bottom 2, but that should change pretty soon, as I would, hope that both teams would go for double right here.
Yeah, in 2v2 you really don't want to fall behind early on because it's so hard to catch up. There's not like, you really don't have like the same items. You can pull a bullet, but it's really rare.
Yeah, I have pulled a bill in these 2v2 matches. I mean, it is pretty rare, as you mentioned. It's not really common when you are very far behind and forth, but it can happen.
Yeah.
As we are now watching Hyper Knight's POV. Driving track, I would say pretty smooth. I mean, he's going, he's
Currently,
staying alive with it.
Currently, Eclipse are top 2 right now, which is really good because first place you get 15 points. Getting first, even if you get fourth as well, immediately results in a win. Or like you have more points that race, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's right. Because first place
is super valuable. Yeah.
Yeah, first is very valuable in these 2v2s. I'm not used to playing these kind of 2v2s. I'm used to playing against 5 other teams. But this 2v2 is very interesting because the person that gets first automatically will always win no matter what. But they only win by like 3 points, I do believe. So it's not, it's not too much of a big margin. But, it is still winning, and we love to see winning.
Exactly. Oh, Trevor just fell off. What happened there?
Yeah, I don't know what. I don't know what he was trying to do there. I mean, it was unfortunate that he did pull the TC, but it's looking like Eclipse is going to get an easy top 2 on this very first race. But that shouldn't matter too much as long as Slow can answer back with a top 2 of their own.
It's still only the first race, so we should hopefully be good. Hopefully it's not over by now, but it depends on how the mental state goes. If they let it get to them that they've already gotten bottom 2.
And that's the beauty of Mario Kart, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot let your mental get in the way of what's going on in front of your eyes. Because
it is
if you
a mental game, man.
Yeah, if you try to how do I say, if you try to block your ability of being, decent at the game by, thinking too much in your head, then it can, cause you to mess up at times.
Exactly.
And it's just not good, especially for our end, because we got to commentate this.
True. We want these to be interesting matches, not one-sided triumphs, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But all in all, this is for, I believe, $100 at the end of it all. So all these teams should be wanting to go for that gold, which is the $100 prize at the very end of it. We do appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming out to support the stream.
Yeah.
This has always been a very tedious process, but it is a very nice process as well, because we get to see all these nice graphics, and we get to see a whole bunch of players in the community battle for the grand prize. So that's always great.
Yeah.
All right. So Hyper Knight, and we got we got Desert Hills already.
Freaking Desert Hills,
man. I completely forgot about the track selection. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, what's really going on in this race? Well, Trevor's getting TC'd already. We could switch to his POV. Very unfortunate start. 2 races in a row, he's just like immediately in the back without like much way to catch up.
Yeah,
we can see that. Sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah. It seems as though that Eclipse has just been keeping her top 2. Even though this track is pretty good for taking that cut at the very end with the sand hills.
Blue.
Oh, nice. So that blue is probably going to affect the race quite a bit. It should allow. It should allow Flo to be in pretty good spots. Oh, and Trevor actually pulled a mega too, so he was actually able to avoid that red shell. Now Slow takes over in top 2, but Ashley gets sniped.
Hyper Knight hits the snipe, dude. Oh my gosh. And freaking Trevor pulls another TC. This luck sucks. Oh my gosh, poor guy. No. And he's not gonna be able to pass that. Eclipse is gonna be extra careful to make sure that doesn't happen. If Trash can at least keep the...
That was Trashy with the mega. Yeah. I'm very sorry about that.
It's all good. If Trashy can at least keep first, this is really good, but it looks like it's gonna be close.
It's gonna be
really close. Oh my goodness.
No finish. We're gonna have to see on the scoreboard, and Eclipse is gonna get first place. Hyper Knight using his triple shrooms to his advantage. And
that was an exciting race already.
Wow. That was pretty epic, even though this is a luck track. So,
yeah,
that was pretty intense. Oh, we got a replay on DKS, but we're not going to see that. We're going to see the blue shell take effect, and then Hyper Knight running into the sand, but Trashy is able to avoid that red shell with the mega. And that was
a good snipe. That was a really good snipe.
Yeah, that was a very good snipe. I forgot about the whole entire replay until that very moment just now. Great job, me.
It's all right.
Bit rusty.
Okay, nobody's updating the table. It's gonna have to be me, I guess. These freaking players, am I right?
These players, they don't even know how to update a table.
They don't know how to update a table, dude. We've been playing Mario Kart Wii since the Dark Ages.
Since the dawn of time.
Okay. We're getting BC3. Do you like this track, Yusk?
Oh, yeah, I love this track, especially when players actually utilize the Ultra Cut. I've been actually practicing it a little bit here and there just so I can actually get consistent at it. But when other players utilize it to their advantage, it makes some very interesting races going on. Now we got a double screen perspective here. We got Hyper Knight on the right and Trevor on the left. Hyper Knight is actually going to go for Ultra right here. So we're going to see if he actually makes it. And it looks like he will.
Everyone makes it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, very nice. Both of these.
We are going to see that Trevor does have double shrooms in first, which is going to come in clutch if any blue is thrown. And he's going to be able to take cut every lap as well. The only thing is... The snipe, dude! No way!
Bro, Hyper Knight's out balling it! Oh my goodness!
Oh my gosh, he is destroyed!
Right now. He's going to have to burn his shroom here to get a box. And then he hits the Nana tight. Yo, Hyper Knight is balling. We need to go to
Hyper Knight is just nuts with the snipes today.
He's going to go for Ultra right now. I'm telling you, he's going to do it once more.
Oh, he's not. He's going to block cut, though.
He's going to block the cut. And I don't even think that's blocked. It could be. But it didn't look like it was. But Trevor not going for the cut. So I'm going to assume that it is blocked.
Oh, something's going on in the back of the pack. I'm not sure exactly who that is. We don't have the stream of every player, but whoever's back there is just not having a good race.
Nah, they are not having a good time, and that's another thing about BC3. Once you get so far behind, it's going to be very hard to come back,
Oh,
and it
it's
looks like it's
Eclipse.
one of the Eclipse members.
Yeah. This is actually good for slow though, because they are quite behind. They do need to catch up points. That's a start, but they need to somehow pass freaking Hyper Knight, who's just been beasting it, man.
Yeah, Hyper Knight has been balling, it seems, early on.
He
It'll be
practiced or
interesting
something.
to
I don't know.
see, and that
Trevor
is
might go for cut
nowhere
here.
near to be blocked. Trevor can make this,
He goes for
and
it.
he does.
Let's
He does
go.
make it very easily. That Nana
This is
was
exactly what they
miles
need.
away from blocking it.
That's exactly what he needs though. There is a blue coming though.
Their blue shell is in effect, and I believe the Eclipse member probably pulled it in fourth.
Oh, that blue comes in really
going
clutch.
with the combo, and he got him with the Nano. Oh man, Hyper
Unlucky
Knight
for Trevor.
the ball out at Eclipse.
I
He's
wonder-
gonna get another winning race.
I wonder if he was holding the blue like the entire time, just in case he took cut.
Oh yeah, true. I never even thought about that.
Yeah, that could
That's a
have been
good
possible.
point.
Yeah, pretty exciting races so far. What can I say?
Yeah, what can I say? We got plenty of replays to show you if you want to go back to that.
Exactly. We got some snipes.
Yeah, look at
of
his Nano
course.
snipe
Oh
by
my
Hyper
gosh,
Knight.
dude.
Oh my goodness. And
Just
then the red
messed
shell.
up the damage he does to him, dude. Not even like giving him a
Man.
chance.
Yeah, there was no chance. Trevor just
Trevor
kept
just getting
hit
bodied.
on that race. And it really it allowed Eclipse to get another winning race. So
Yeah,
very good job
absolutely
by
bodied.
Hyper Knight early on.
That's the thing. You can just have one player just pop off and pretty much win, because if you just get first place every round, you're just going to win. It is that simple.
Yeah. And that's the interesting part about these 2v2s. Not only you know, if you're on the winning side of things, it's an automatic win every single time. Every time you get
Exactly.
first place, it's an automatic win. Doesn't matter. Exactly what you just said. It does not matter.
On the
And if
table
your
here, we can
teammates are
tell.
balling,
That's not the
if
right
your
table.
teammates are balling and they're doing their thing, then you're just cruising.
Exactly. Broadcaster going to avoid showing that table till he fixes it, of course.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. But we can easily tell you guys that are watching at home that Eclipse are currently winning this.
56-31.
Yes, 56-31. The scoreboard on the bottom of the screen. Trevor already up in first place. Let's see if he's going to be able to keep it. Tries to opt back the green on the green mushroom, but misses. And we're probably going to see Eclipse take gap here. Hyper Knights. And
Easy cut.
And now Eclipse takes over in top two. We're going to have to see what Slow does here to try to interrupt that. Trevor does pull a bomb. This could be interesting.
It could prove quite useful if it's thrown well. Is he going to go for a cheeky snipe here? Yeah, it's not going to go far enough.
Yeah.
Good try.
Not enough distance. Hyper Knight is just a little too quick.
He does have a shroom in second though, so we're probably going to see cut taken again.
Oh yes, absolutely, and hopefully he does make it up here. Slow definitely needs a winning race here, and he does make it with ease. But Eclipse is still top two.
Holy moly, they're just
blowing it up right now, man. They gotta break that top two.
Trevor does have a mega, so we'll see when that gets used.
Oh, nice chain.
Just a chain.
Probably will get. Oh no,
that could have been a good bomb snipe just right there.
I'd go for a snipe right here.
Wait.
Yeah, there it is. And he
way
missed.
Too far. It just fell off the whole mushroom, man. Oh my gosh! You're not gonna believe it. Hyper Knight just fell.
Huh! No, not Hyper Knight. The MVP.
They're still gonna get. I think
far.
Trashy might have gotten first. It's hard to tell, but I think Trashy might have just did cut and got first. No.
Oh, he did not.
No,
Eclipse
unluckily.
Winning race, and that is a very decent amount of points that Eclipse have gotten in those 4 races for the very first GP. We see the score down below, 72-44. Slow's gonna have to try to pick up the pace and try to go a little bit faster. Maybe try to get a little game plan going.
Exactly. But it's a good attempt.
Yes,
Move
very
on to the
good attempt
scoreboard. We can
indeed.
see
And
that.
now we do have the scoreboard up. Awesome.
You can see that Eclipse is quite a bit ahead, 72 points to 44. It's not over yet. That was only the first 4 races, but time is starting to run out. I don't even think they've gotten Have they gotten first once? Slow?
No, they have not gotten first, not one time.
Oh
Eclipse
my
has been
goodness.
taking over this whole entire event so far.
They really have.
If Slow's gonna have to turn around, they're gonna have to try to get at least one person up in first place and win the race.
Yep. Well said. So we are gonna have the first match get chosen. They are ready.
Awesome. And very fast paced too. I mean,
Yeah, no waiting
how many
around here.
GPs is it? 3 GPs, correct?
Yep. Yes, sir.
All right. So standard format. All righty. We're gonna see what Slow does to answer back. I don't know if they have a game plan going or not, but somebody's gonna have to make a play.
Exactly.
Because right now, all I'm seeing is Hyper Knight balling out here. He is balling on that budget. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Steady track, RWS. This track, or Waluigi Stadium for all the audience watching. I call it RWS because it's the abbreviated version.
Yeah.
But we are seeing Hyper Knight try to throw Nanas at his teammate. I'm not sure if that's optimal or not.
We're gonna see Trevor take an early lead. Though Hyper Knight does have a golden, so he's gonna shroom on up, close the distance. It's clear to me.
He is gonna try to go for turn skip, but does fail
Slightly
and hit
misses,
the
yeah.
wall, unfortunately.
It's clear to me that Trevor and Hyper Knight are kind of like the, for lack of better words, like the star players, the ones that front run pretty much, while the other two are kind of in the back. So depending on who has the better lines up here is gonna most of the time take first. It is very close though. Well,
there could be a blue.
There could be.
That is a possibility. Not saying it's gonna happen, but it is a possibility. We did see Trevor actually connect that fib to one of the Eclipse members, trying to actually create some more closeness in the pack. As we did see Trashy build up. I don't know if it's gonna affect Eclipse, but he's gonna have to try to take him out so he can get a top 2 here.
This whole room is very close right now. So honestly, being in the back is not such a bad thing because you can pull a good item here and just kind of make your way back up. Though there's not many cuts on this track. This is kind of the only one coming up.
Something must have happened because Eclipse are now in the back right now, but Hyper Knight's going to use the star to take the cuts, and he might actually try to catch up to Trevor here. The PAL is in a play, and it is probably going to mess up Trevor. No, he is still on the zipper with ease. He is still keeping his first place. Hyper Knight.
Oh, but the red,
right by him with the red shell, and now he's going to take over.
All of that front running for nothing. That's how quickly it can just change in this game.
Yeah, that was just brutal. And I think Slow's actually going to get 2-4 here.
Yeah, Hyper Knight just easily taking first again. Oh, wow. Not looking good for Slow so far.
Yeah, no. We're just seeing Eclipse just win every single race so far.
They are dominating.
Very brutal.
It's so one-sided.
Yeah, it has been one-sided, but it has been very interesting to watch. Sometimes when matches are very one-sided, they can still be interesting.
You've got a point. You've got a fair point.
Absolutely. And we're going to wait a moment, as it says on the screen.
Please wait a moment. Don't you love how long Mario Kart Wii can take to load sometimes?
Oh my god. Yeah, sometimes when I'm loading in, I'm like, why is it taking this long? Did I disconnect? Like, what is going on? But that's the beauty of it. We just continue to wait, and then eventually we get our choices of tracks. It's just, simple matchmaking in 2008.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're still playing this game all the way up till now. It's been, how many years is that now?
Too many.
Too many. Yeah. Too freaking many, man.
16 years.
All right, so the track is going to be Toad's Factory. This is a pretty good front-running track, if you know what you're doing.
Yes. Oh, I love this track. Everyone hates this track that I know. I mean, most of the people that I know don't really like this track, but this track is just amazing.
Yep.
And now we're going with the double wide box, and Hyper Knight actually gets hit out of first place, allowing Slow to actually take over in top 2. This is what they need right here.
This is exactly what
we're going to see Eclipse try to catch up and try to take them out. But as of right now, Trevor is holding strong with a Shroom in 1. And he does take the late cut with ease, as expected. Our other POV also makes a late cut on the bottom right, or bottom, sorry, not the bottom right. It's the bottom left, but it is the right square. I'm very sorry about that. Oh, man. So, yeah, this is the beauty of the track right here. It's a very easy running track.
You just drive
not really
pretty much.
Yeah, you just drive and you pretty much secure the victory. There isn't any shocks because of the 2v2 format, because there's only 4 in room. So
yep,
this is a good pick. This is a good pick for Slow to try to get things on track.
Yeah, Trevor's pretty good at lines, so it does play well into his strong suit. He's not the greatest when it comes to strategizing, if I'm being honest. I do play with him quite a bit, but his lines, they're decent.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've been playing this game with Trevor RSO5 for a very long time, I would say, and
Red dude.
He's always been pretty fast, even though he doesn't really consider himself very fast on RTs. So, CTs, he's a whole different animal.
Exactly. We are going to see a 3-for-3 cut for Trevor, and that's going to result in an easy first place. Maybe this is a chance for them to finally start the
what
comeback.
They really needed.
The comeback we're needing.
Absolutely, Jay. It only takes one winning race to make a comeback. Trust me. I've been in situations where we've been down like 50 points and we've won.
Yeah.
It's always about that momentum shift. And once you get
that
momentum shift, it really can work in your favor.
Yes, sir. So much of the game is just literally like a mind game. It just, once you start winning, you're gonna feel like you can win more. You're gonna start feeling more confident. You have to build that confidence. And
that's very well said. Very well said.
It's hard. You struggle if you lose a few. You get tilted. You start to feel like you're maybe not good enough. But even if you aren't good enough, just having that confidence is gonna make you play so much better.
Absolutely. It's always about having that strong mentality, because if you believe in yourself, then you can make a difference. And that's exactly what we just saw right there. We saw Trevor believing in himself, and he was able to get first.
We see the comeback happen. I'm going to answer a question in the chat by Rambo MKW. Do all matches get casted? All the matches from now on should be casted, unless if there's other issues that arise, but everything should be casted from now on.
And that is a brilliant question. Thank you to Rambo for asking that. It's always appreciated that our viewers at home are loving the streams, of course, and we will always try to do our best to give you very good and quality casts from our end. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for the question. So Trevor is in 4th. He has a star.
Yes, he has a star.
He's going to chain it.
And I believe, he was going to chain that for sure. And he's probably going to take Ultra here.
Oh, I was expecting it.
Not go for Ultra. Wow, that is very surprising.
I'm not sure why.
I guess he's going to try to get a golden here, and he does get it. So he will be shrooming up here.
Yeah, I'm just realizing how split up it is already. First is so far ahead.
Yeah, Eclipse is just running away on this track. And Trevor's just trying to do everything in his power to catch up, but it's not going to be the case. Hyper Knight is going to connect with a red shell, and now Eclipse is just gone up at first.
Oh, it's getting scary already.
Yeah, they're going to have to try to go for Ultra, both of them, if they're going to try to win this race. But Trevor only pulls 1 shroom, so he's not going to be able to take it. But if he can secure second place, it'll be a little bit of salvage. Oh, but Trashy does make it. And now he's in first.
In front. Yep.
Oh my goodness, what a turn of events. I don't know what happened to Eclipse, but if Slow can take over here, top 2, this could be huge.
And Trevor's got the shroom, which could also be really good depending on
he's
what Eclipse in second has.
Oh my
good banana by Trash, slowing him down a little bit. And Hyper Knight's basically out of it. Trevor might be able to get second or first here. That might be a top 2 by Slow.
First. Yeah, I believe that's a top 2.
That was a top 2. Their first top 2. Let's go.
Yeah, that was very huge.
And as you can see by the score, that immediately puts them back into it. It's crazy how beneficial getting the top spots is.
Yes, yes, indeed. And getting a top two is just very, very, very crucial in those types of moments. I mean, we've seen this slow team literally just trailing this whole entire match, but now things are getting very heated up. We're seeing Eclipse and Slow neck and neck battling for that winning, or, battling for the podium to get
Yeah,
first.
within 20 points of each other. So
For lack of better words.
I'm not sure how mathematically it works, but I think if Slow gets another top two, I think they might already be in the lead or very close to the lead.
I believe they should be in the lead.
It's hard to tell. There's a lot of numbers when you're trying to do this kind of thing.
It would be interesting if we saw a tie. All right, BC Wee. Great running track for Slow. And we're already seeing a fifth.
Yeah, holy moly, that was quick.
Right. Wow, that was
He's
very
unfortunately
quick.
going to get the... What a pass! Who did he pass that to?
He passed the track to his own teammate, and now they're bottom two.
Yeah, that was quick turnaround.
Yeah, that was insane. That was intense. I don't even know how it even happened. The TC just appeared out of nowhere.
Oh my goodness. Dude, I was almost expecting him to go for Shroomless there. Shroomless Ultra. Just because he kind of turned to the right there. I was like, oh my gosh, he's confident, dude.
It would be possible with Daisy. I mean, it would be easier with Daisy, I should say.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
possible with either. That bomb is crazy.
Out of this world.
Yeah, Trashy is very far behind, so I don't know if he's really going to be in this race. It kind of just all relies on Trevor's shoulders, and he just falls off. What?
The lava. No.
That's a horrible mistake to make. They have pretty much at this point Trevor has to go for Ultra, no? Or for cut.
Yeah, he's gonna have to try to go for cut, and
or hope that the other team just completely fells.
Probably gonna have to chain here. Yeah, he is gonna chain, and he does get a golden. That's a little bit better.
Oh, he's not gonna.
No,
he's not even going for it.
Even gonna go for it. Oh, that's sad.
And we can see that Hyper Knight and I forgot the other guy's name. We can see that Eclipse have just kind of their lead's just so large right now.
Yeah,
it's like we're watching two races.
Try to chain for a blue or something. Ooh, a red shell. That is definitely not gonna connect. Yeah, it's
especially
definitely
not here. We are playing Mario Kart Wii. You gotta remember, red shells don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, no, these red shells don't know what they're doing at all. Although I get hit by them a lot, so maybe they do.
Yeah.
But
Trevor has been catching up a little bit, but it's not gonna be enough, I think.
I mean, if they can get a blue shell, things could happen.
It's true. It's not over yet.
Oh, it's looking like Eclipse is going to run this with ease. And a Nanotitan Spiral is going to force Trashy to go wide. Yeah, I don't see them coming back unless they get a blue right here. And no, Trevor does not get a box. Oh, but
wait.
Eclipse hit! This could be a close finish.
TC got passed. Oh my gosh. Did Trash at least get second?
Neck. But I think Eclipse
got second.
No, he didn't. They did not get top two. Trashy with a clutch play.
Oh my gosh. Single-handedly attempting to keep them in it. That was a scary race. They were just so far behind basically the entire time. All right. Yeah, here's the scoreboard so far. 128 to 104. You can see that Hyper Knight has just been at the top of the leaderboard almost every GP so far. Of course, Trevor also gained 32 second GP, which is fair effort, but yeah, Eclipse just they're not being nice. They're not being nice so far.
Yeah, no, they are not being nice at all. I could even go as far as saying Eclipse has been dominating, man. I gotta say, they have been dominating. I mean, we're going to see this replay by Trevor. That fib instantly connects, but then the TC is going to pass right to him. Eclipse making that play. The replay did cut off there, but we did see Trevor get past that TC by Eclipse. So,
yeah,
what a way to
very unfortunate.
For the fib.
I wonder what track they're going to choose here.
Nice play by Trevor, though. I mean, he looked back. He was able to see the person in that position and was able to back it very smoothly. So, very good play by Trevor.
Mm-hmm.
And we are now heading into
Mario Circuit 3.
Yes, and we got MC3. SNES Mario Circuit 3.
This one's going to be exciting.
Yes, I mean, the score's still very close, so we couldn't see something happen here. All right, MC3, Mario Circuit 3. Trevor goes for a snipe. That's a little bit too wide for Eclipse. Hyper Knight has been racing pretty good. He's going to have to try to throw it tighter than that. But he is probably going to take this sand cut right up here. Yes, going into second place. And I believe Eclipse actually pulled a golden early on. So that's very interesting.
Yeah, he's very far ahead.
Yeah,
the bomb snipe attempt by
have we seen a blue? Yeah, we have seen a blue in this matchup.
We've also seen a Bill. It was like the first race, too.
Yeah. No, I think I only saw the Bill on Waluigi Stadium, actually.
Yeah. Wasn't that like the first race or second race?
I can't remember. I actually can't. I'm sure we could tell if we looked at the table bot.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Eclipse actually opting to hold a golden at the end. That is a huge play. Slow's gonna have to try to figure this out early on, but no, he actually burns it early on.
I think he wanted to try to chain it there. He was going super wide there to try and chain the last place
box. And now he's gonna get Reddit for it. That was a very not a good play by Eclipse.
Trevor pulled a red. Oh my gosh, he tried to
and he redded him in the cut. Oh, but he still had shrooms.
Unfortunately, Trevor is gonna get last place. Oh my gosh,
I don't think both teams are not really thinking in that moment.
No, they're just racing, dude. They're not even. If you missed it, Trevor tried to like predict that he'd pull a shroom on that last set and just drove straight into the off-road, but he only pulled a red.
I did actually see that. I've done that so many times. It's actually unbelievable.
I think he would have still gotten last. So it was like a last hurrah, come on, please.
Yeah.
But
I mean, the good news is at least Eclipse didn't get top 2, so this is still somewhat close, but Slow's gonna have to try to get a top 2 if they want to actually try to win this.
Yep.
Your thoughts on both of these teams so far?
Honestly, Eclipse is showing such a strong strong performance so far. I think Slow has it in them, but they need to work out a few things. Of course, Trashy is their sub, so maybe they'd be better if Flavian was actually playing. But yeah, it just seems like communication might not be there. The practice of these tracks might not be there yet. But I'm sure they could. They have a lot of ability in the future. What about you?
Well, I feel like Slow has just been playing themselves, really. I feel like if they just had better communication and better items, I feel like they could really do some damage to this Eclipse team. But shout out to Eclipse. They have been playing really well, and they've been continuing to play well. So I got to give them their props. They've been really good as a team.
We are going to see that Hyper Knight does get hit and is now in the gutter, so to speak.
Yeah.
Basically just trying to come back as much as he can.
Right now, but I believe in Trevor to make this comeback if he can pull a shroom here. And yes, he does pull a shroom. He will be able to take the cut up ahead.
And so does Hyper Knight as well.
Oh, wow. And both of them actually had shrooms. So both of them are actually in the cut, and they're going to actually contest first place a little bit up here. Eclipse still holding it down, though. Oh, and Trevor backs the bomb. It doesn't connect, and now Slow takes over in top 2.
They do. Uh-oh. I think Trashy threw a red, and I think it connected.
Oh,
the star from the bush! Oh my gosh!
That's Trevor's gonna go for the star. This could be huge.
Could be.
One. Oh no!
Only got one.
Nah, he didn't hit him. It was lag.
Oh, lag.
Still in
Damn.
it.
I'm wondering if that was even like a good decision at that point because he lost a lot of time to slow down for that.
Yeah, I think it would have been better off if he just continued to ran and just back. But he tried to make things interesting.
Oh, he got one. If he had gotten both of them. He needed to get both of them. If he had gotten both of them with that star, it would have paid off. But he just kind of he fell behind because of it.
Oh,
he's still gonna get back in
this
second.
Is gonna be. Oh no, Eclipse is definitely not gonna be able to get past this unless they have a mega. And he does get the back successfully.
He got
Hyper
the back.
Knight is gonna get back there. Or was that no, I'm sorry, that wasn't Hyper Knight. I think that was Squirrel. Oh man, and now Slow is just running this with ease. There's a fib there right before the boost panel. Oh man, oh man. Oh, but wait!
Yeah, Squirrel pulled a bullet.
Turn skip.
No, I think that was a bullet.
Squirrel do turn skip?
I'm not sure.
I just saw him out of the blue. He just appeared out of nowhere.
I think I heard a bullet. I think it was a bullet.
Okay, it was a bullet. Okay.
But regardless if it was a bullet or not, Slow did just pop off and got a top 2 again.
Yeah, I was actually about to lose my mind there.
Oh my gosh.
He actually made turn skip right there, yeah. Oh my goodness.
Still pretty close, but we are getting on the last race. Is it possible at this point? I'm not quite sure.
I don't think it is, actually. I think Slow is actually Oh wait, yeah, no, it is possible. This is race 11, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There should be 2 more.
It's still possible. If they can get another top 2 here, it is still possible. But they definitely need a top 2 if they want to actually make it possible.
Yeah.
They can't just get first.
They have to like show us what they're capable of right here, right now, or it's basically
Yeah, they
over.
have to. This is go big or go home.
Exactly.
But we are going to see the replay.
I don't remember what this replay was.
Trevor going for the star over here, and we thought that he actually connected with this, but he actually did not.
Yeah,
it was lag. But yeah, I don't think that was the play right there. But if he did connect with that star, it probably could have done a lot of damage. So
we're gonna see Grumble Volcano.
It's a hard call for sure.
What are your opinions
we got
on
a reset track too. Trevor gonna opt to bag for a shroom, and he does get it, which is very good for Slow. Eclipse will be able to get some shrooms in the back as well, so this should be a neck-and-neck race if they can both take rock successfully.
Hyper Knight has 3, so it's probably just going to be rock lap 1, lap 2 if he's allowed to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And we are seeing Eclipse go for it.
Missing the cut.
But
Eclipse makes it.
Hyper Knight does successfully make it.
So both Squirrel and Trevor missed it, but Hyper Knight did make the cut. So congrats to him, I guess. But that does mean the pack's really close because I think they both got respawn.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't think the pack would be this close. I mean, both teams just having shrooms, I guess. You know.
But because Hyper Knight made it, he's just got double shrooms in first. He's almost unstoppable.
Yeah, that is
a red
pretty
at a
huge
part he can avoid.
Eclipse. Yeah, absolutely.
And he's gonna.
And Hyper Knight does make it.
Trevor does make it too.
Oh, and Trevor is right on his tail, but Trevor pulls triple reds.
That's exactly what they need. Please connect.
Oh,
it doesn't connect. It breaks on something. That one connects. That one connects. The thing is, Hyper Knight is gonna be able to take respawn here. It might save enough time. Oh, there's a blue. There's a blue. Oh no! I bet they were holding that too, or just got really lucky right there.
I think they just got really lucky and was able to cycle for it.
Yeah, Hyper Knight does pull TCU. He's not able to take the cut. This is actually huge. This is huge. Trashy took respawn. Everyone's taking respawn.
Oh, but Trevor's got to finish huge here.
Oh, he got bumped into the off-road. It's not it.
Third, I think.
He's got third. Oh, that was close until right then, dude. Holy.
Oh my goodness. And it is possible. Slow is able to win it if they can get a top 2 here.
That first place was huge, actually.
Wow. So heading into the last race, we got Slow 157 to Eclipse's 162. Is Eclipse gonna just seal the deal, or is Slow gonna make the biggest comeback that I've ever seen in this 2v2 tournament?
I mean, it's only the second match where freaking where we casted so far, but even still, this is a crazy comeback because they were like 40 behind at one point.
Yeah, I mean, it was looking really grim for Slow. We're gonna see if Eclipse can actually seal the deal, but so far, I mean, it's anybody's game heading into the last race. Oh, it would be so funny if we saw a tie.
It would be
but checking out the replay here, we're going to see.
It was fun seeing that they both made the shortcut right next to each other, so I wanted to just replay that because it was funny. Also get his
that's
POV,
a good replay.
But
very good.
We better get back to the race.
Yeah, absolutely. This is very important. We cannot miss out on this.
We cannot be messing around looking at their clips when the actual thing is happening. We've got to pay attention.
Yes, absolutely, especially in a close match like this.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. All right, so DS Delfino Square is going to be the last track of choice, and I believe this is Eclipse's pick. They're going to try to get a reset going, but Trevor going to opt to bag for a box, and he probably is going to get shrooms. No, he gets a star, so that is a little bit unfortunate for him, but he is still going to be able to take double, so yeah, that'll be all right.
Both the slow are at the bottom again. We are going to see Trevor go for double. Very nice.
Very nice.
This is one of those tracks where good racing will get you far, but there is always that double that you can take if you have a triple shrooms, a star. Can you make it with a mega?
You can, but it's not really. It's pretty difficult, actually. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. But yeah, both our streamers are neck and neck. We could switch between their POVs if we want to.
Oh yeah, that's very interesting.
Trevor does have.
Oh, Hypernite does miss the back green. That is going to hurt them quite a bit because Trevor is still opting to
whoever's
hold
in
these
last just got hit by something.
Double.
Yeah, pack is very cut. Trevor is going to use the double to get in first. Very nice.
If slow gets 1-3, it should be enough to tie it, I think.
Yeah, I think to tie it. Oh yeah,
to tie.
I think you're right.
I don't know if they would win it, but yeah, I think that would tie it.
If there's a tie, I'm pretty sure we just have them play one more decider race.
Yeah, that would probably be the best. That would be the best.
Yeah.
That would be the best option.
That would be the best option. That pal's gonna ruin Trevor's dreams of going for cut here.
Oh! And Trevor's able to break the red on the wall. That is huge.
Yeah, that's huge. Trevor is going to be able to get first. Unless there's a last minute blue. It could always happen.
Yeah, it could. And
Hypernite just going for any snipe he can. Just throwing all the items. Hopefully something connects.
It's probably not going to connect.
All right.
But Trashy needs to get third here. Otherwise, it's wraps.
Oh, you know what? They lost. Slow hit the bullet by 2 points.
That's why.
Oh, GG's. Oh my gosh. That was so close. 2 points of difference is insane.
They would have actually won. Wow.
Yeah, they would have won.
Wow, that is crazy.
With
a score of 175 to 173, Eclipse is able to seal the deal. And they were just killing it from the very beginning.
Yeah. We saw it with like Hypernite just absolutely destroying everybody with crazy snipes, front running, and like incredible lines that just allowed him to basically just be in the front the entire time. He was unstoppable.
Yeah, and surprising MVP from Trashy being a sub for the slow team. Trevor is actually gonna finish off with a 79.
I'm actually surprised that Trashy was the MVP of the entire match because it didn't seem that way while watching it.
Definitely didn't. But that GP3, I mean, it proved very huge for slow.
All right. Well, with that match, that was a fun match. I think we're about to send it to about a 10-minute break. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned.
Yeah. Let's go.